Placements. Just hearing this word brings a mix of hope, pressure, and expectations both for the students and their families. It feels like the end game of your 4 or 5 years of your college life. And to be honest, most of us are familiar with the on campus placement part. But through this video, I want to walk you through the other aspect of the game, off campus placements. This, my friend, is what the real world job hunting looks like. And mastering this skill can help you even beyond college. And why am I even talking about this? And why should you listen? So I've been a part of the placement unit at BITS Pilani, and throughout my tenure, I have learned one truth. Cracking off-campus opportunities is nothing but you being your own placement cell. In order to do that, you need two aspects: preparation and application. We engineers, we mostly are through that preparation part. We have the relevant skill set, we show that through our resumes, have a LinkedIn profile that's optimized for job applications. But the second aspect, applications, is where we lack. And to do that correctly, that's the real game. And this video is about how you can apply to off-campus opportunities and crack that. Let's get going. Alright, so step one, where do you find those opportunities? Where do you find those leads to reach out to? Hands down, LinkedIn will be your primary source of those opportunities. For just a week, if you just search for posts like hiring, open roles, looking for interns, you like them, you comment them, you engage with those posts, save them and apply immediately through those opportunities. In just a week, you will magically notice that your LinkedIn has turned into a job board. You will be blown away by the number of companies which are hiring right now. And at every point of time, there isn't a lack of companies which are hiring. So opportunities are there if you could just look at the right place, and LinkedIn would be your right place for that. You can also refer to some of the curated job boards to get a list of opportunities and list of companies just hiring right now. Some of the job boards, popular job boards, are the FOC community job board, the Next Leap job board. These are well maintained and they are updated almost daily. So you can check out that. Also, there are sites like Found It, Well Found, Internshala, where you can also find some opportunities. But to be honest, as I mentioned, 80% of your leads will be coming from LinkedIn as well. So just optimize for that. And with that, coming to the second point, collecting those opportunities. Now that you have spotted those opportunities, you need to add them to a Google Sheet. Open a Google Sheet where you would have the columns like first name, last name, Mr. and Mrs., company name, email, and their designation. I will let you know about why we are doing this in a minute. But for now, let's just add a particular profile to this, right? For example, so let's say we came across this post by Miss Anjali Mishra, who is the People and Culture and Talent Acquisition Lead at Leap. They're looking for B2B APMs, and what we now need to do is collect these opportunities into the Google Sheet we created. So I will go to a profile, Anjali Mishra. I will copy her name. It would be first name, Anjali Mishra, Mrs. Company name is Leap. Her designation is Talent Acquisition. And now coming to her email. That's the tricky part here. How do you find an email? So there are many tools like Apollo, Rocket Reach, Hunter.io, Signal Hire, Casper, and you can explore all of them. I can link them below in the description. I will show you how to find an email via Apollo. So we now have the name of the point of contact from that company who is looking to hire. So what I will do is Anjali Mishra, I will copy the name. I will go to a site called Apollo. I will sign up there. And just a second, I've signed into Apollo, and the name we copied, we need to find the email of that. We will just add that name to the search here, add the company name as well, and we have it, Anjali Mishra, People and Culture Talent Acquisition Leap. And also her email ID we can access through this. We click on access email, and voila, here it is, Anjali Mishra's email ID, and you just copy that, you add that to your email list. Alright, so now you have found those leads, and in my opinion, your daily target should be finding at least 15 new leads every single day. But we also need to ensure we are finding the right people. How do you do that? So the metric can be, the bigger the company, it's more likely that the HR or talent acquisition manager would be the right person to contact. In most cases, the POC or the point of contact for the hiring would be posting on LinkedIn itself, so you can directly reach out to them. In startups, founders generally take care of all the stuff, so you can directly reach out to them as well. And for specific roles like product management or software engineering, or any alumni or someone of your college, you can also add them, like reaching out to a director of PM who might be your college alumnus. So you might not always get it right, but the closer your contact is to the hiring decision, the better your chances, and the more leads you find, the higher probability of reaching out to the right people at the right time. And that's what we want. So now comes the fun part: cold emailing. Why email? Because that's how the professional world works. You're not just applying through the portals or the instructions which you found on the LinkedIn post. Everyone's doing that. What helps you stand out is you're putting yourself right in the front of the right people. And cold emailing is your gateway to do that. In the age of AI, it's very simple to create a cold email. You just need to add a ChatGPT prompt. If there is a sample prompt here, just add in your resume on ChatGPT, add that prompt, and it will create that cold email. I will also add that prompt in the description as well. And the important part here as well is the first email is your gateway, but the trick here is the follow-ups. The money lies in the follow-ups, and the more follow-ups you do, it shows how much you're interested in the role. And again, ChatGPT can help you with those follow-ups as well. Just mention it that create 4 follow-ups to this. Again, all these emails, you just store it in a Google Doc, and then we go on to sending those emails. Not just sending those emails smartly, because we don't want to consume a manual work of sending those emails and adding those follow-ups, take up all our time, right? So for that, we use a tool called Streak. Streak helps you send emails in bulk and also automate the follow-ups. How do you do that? It's the next step. Download the Streak extension on Gmail. It's completely free, and yeah, like just a disclaimer, I actually use that. This is in no way sponsored video. I would actually be very grateful if Streak could sponsor my video, but I'm not that big right now. So just download that Streak extension right now on Google. You can upload your CSV there, the CSV which you just created. That CSV would help you add variables in your email. So copy paste that email which you created through ChatGPT and add the variables, add the follow-ups. Each follow-up should be after 2 or 3 business days. You need to send a proper first email and then 4 follow-ups which are scheduled after 3 business days each. And Streak allows you to do that. This is how we do that. Just add 3 business days as a gap for each follow-up. The first email you can customize according to your needs. If you feel that there is something you can add more and that might help you stand out for that particular lead, do that. Your first email needs to be elaborate. It needs to be showing how well you are fitted for the role and should be giving a gist of what all you have done. The follow-ups can be a bit more generic. It needs to be crisp. It just needs to be putting in that foot in the door, and that should be doing the trick. Important part is sending those follow-ups, and Streak is the tool which will help us do that. Explore that, and you can also find many great YouTube tutorials. I just gave you a walkthrough of what I do, and that's pretty much all you need. All right. The next step is tracking your progress. All right. Everyone sends those emails, but if you are not measuring your inputs, you can't scale your outputs. All right. So you need to track your progress. Keep a tally. All right. The number of emails you send per day, how many positive responses, how many negative responses, any further progress in any particular lead. If you get an assignment or interviews, track it. Right, that's the crucial part. You can track that in a separate Google sheet, the number of leads you contacted, the number of responses, and as I mentioned, additional steps. And try to increase that number every single week. More number of leads reached out to, more number of positive responses, just tweak details, and that's how you scale this off-campus machine, right? This off-campus lead generating machine. It's sort of related to sales, but yeah, that's what we do right now. That's what we are doing. Sales is actually very important skill which will be helping you in every aspect of your life. So this here is what the actual groundwork looks like, and if you're able to execute this, I'm really sure that the interviews will be coming in. Like if you are reaching out to 15 emails per day, that means on 5 working day week you are reaching out to 75 people, and not just reaching out, you're following up with them. Interviews and opportunities will be coming into your door, and with time you will learn, you will get experience on how you can do these details better. I'm just a medium to get you into this game called cracking the off-campus opportunities, but I really hope you figure out more stuff along the way. And here's the deal, right? It's a game of patience. It takes time, but if you're doing those boring work every single day, you will get there, and that's actually true for most of the things in life. And this is how you build your own luck, right? Stay consistent with this, stay sharp, keep improving 1% per day. And yeah, like I hope you gain value out of this. Do let me know if I can help in any way. I am actually really willing to create videos on the preparation aspect as well, which we talked about in the start of the video. And also, just a side note, there is a resource which we at the placement unit of BITS Pilani created called the Career Handbook of BITS Pilani, and you can find that in the link in the description. You will have access to all the resume pointers, like what all is required to create a stellar resume that helps you stand out. You will have access to how to create the best LinkedIn profile. You will have access to knowledge from seniors who have already cracked it. You can gain the knowledge of how and what you need to study in order to be prepared for that opportunity. And these both pillars, preparation and application, if you get them both right, no one can stop you from cracking your dream off campus opportunity. I hope you found this helpful. Please do let me know if I can do anything better. If you can subscribe, that would be great, and wishing you all the best in this journey. See you, take care, and we'll meet in the next video.